We have these. Where is it? Manna. Don't need this. Bop, 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 bop. 44, 23, 74. Oh wow. Where's that coming from? 1 in defense. Just for luck, you know? 15! There should be able to equip everything. We got prowess. Diamond fusion, what? 2 sumas. Amnesis Starglass. Proton board, what? I put that on now. There we go. Spin attack. You know, what is this build, man? Smoke bomb, of course. Salary riding reflex. Mastery, smoke. Keep going down. Taking cheaper multi-hit. Oh no. Oh no. Shurikens. See parry. Oh. You actually have to be holding mana in order to not get the negative HP from the Suma. Alrighty, this Acrobat build was provided to me by TeaCookie. He has a couple videos on Acrobat and plans on making more, so go check out his channel. He has a cool Endgame Acrobat build comparison video, pretty insightful on what to look for when making an Acrobat build. Non-mythic Acrobat is pretty damn mid with how especially hard the gameplay can be. You can either overly rely on like passive DPS from Smoke Bomb and Jasmine Bloom, or you can risk swooping in to deal multi-hit damage. Mixing in multi-hit into your flying can be particularly challenging, but not impossible. It goes without saying that Acrobat requires practice to perform well. I'm not even good enough to be making a video like this, but since many people were asking for an Acrobat video, I wanted to deliver. There are a few other options in the video description, including crafted weapon builds, plus the recipes that really perform well. These builds were also provided by TeaCookie. Let me quickly explain the tree. With Acrobat, the most important thing here is lacerate. Spin attack will lunge you forward, deal 3 strikes, and then lunge you upwards. Lunging you upwards is very important here because that's how you maintain your flight and it's how you gain velocity, and it's just super important, right? Riding reflex helps with staying in the air as well. Also gives you some time to cast multi-hit while you're flying, and then keep going down. Smoke Bomb will throw +2 bombs. This is really good. It makes it so that there's less room for error whenever you're flying and you have to quickly aim your smoke bomb toss. Cheaper multi-hit, keep going down. Weightless. This one's super important with lacerate. It's why you want to stay airborne, is you gain mana when you hit an enemy while airborne. Super important for sustain. It's awesome. It's every hit, by the way. So smoke bomb, Jasmine Bloom, multi-hit. You gain a ton of mana from this. It is super important. Hop. Leap forward when you double jump. This helps you mix with lacerate to stay in the air and fly. It also helps you gain velocity or stop you from losing velocity. It's just a nice helpful option to have while you're in the air. Stronger multi-hit, +3 hits from multi-hit, so it makes it so that it lasts longer, so you don't need to use multi-hit as often because of this. It just gets more damage. Shurikens. After using dash, your main attack will throw 3 shurikens. It's pretty fun, but it doesn't do too much damage, unfortunately. It is an option for every time you dash. Gives you a bit of a ranged option. Far reach, increases the reach of your multi-hit, which gives you even more likely of a chance to land your multi-hit. Wall jump reduces the cooldown on your double jump, pretty damn convenient. And then Jasmine Bloom. After spending 40 mana, an area underneath you blooms and damages enemies below it every 0.3 seconds. You reset the duration and increase the size of your bloom by casting 40 mana over and over again. So it just keeps getting upgraded until it reaches 10 block radius, which is really massive. And it's the AoE spreads completely below you. So you can fly pretty high in the air and enemies on the ground will still be getting hit by Jasmine Bloom, which makes it really good as a passive DPS ability. Mixed with Smoke Bomb, and it's really good. Gonna go over the armor real quick. Amnesis, mana regen, water damage, gives you +29 intelligence, really good for our spell sustain, since we are casting a ton of spells. This is a really nice helmet for that. Lose a bit of health, makes the build a bit more glassy, but that's okay. Star Glass gives you some SP and spell damage, and that's really all that matters. I'm not even gonna pronounce that. This piece gives you some good spell damage, but you sacrifice your mana regen in return. So the best IDs you want from this is the spell damage, and you want to get as high as you can on the mana regen. Pro Tip 4, mana regen and spell damage again. Double Summa, since mana provides health regen, we could use Summa, gives you plus 10 SP and 8 mana regen from your rings. Prowess, SP piece, Diamond Fusion Necklace, SP piece, mana, HP, health regen, mana, spell damage, SP. It's a great dagger. Here's a look at Acrobat flying around. Flying around is pretty simple. It's just mainly relying on spin dash and hop. Dash is not required, but I like using it since it resets the spell cost of spin dash. Things get a bit more complicated once you want to start mixing in multi-hits and smoke bombs, but riding reflex is really great for giving you the time to spell cast both of these, and you get to maintain your height while using this. Cast your spell, then cast spin tech before you let go of shift, and riding reflex will also cancel any falling momentum. It's a pretty handy dandy ability. My movement isn't the cleanest, so I definitely recommend watching TeaCookie's Acrobat videos. He hinted me in on his next video being related to Acrobat flying, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll edit in a link in the future for whenever he posts that video. One neat feature of Acrobat is its passive damage. Jasmine Bloom and Smoke Bomb are really good. They let you still damage your enemy, even while flying safe high in the sky. If you're patient enough, every enemy you face will die after a bit of time. Granted, they don't have any abilities like Corruptor of Worlds' Pulling spell. Acrobat's main issue is dealing with projectiles. You kind of just get wrecked, so instead of just staying in one place, it's best to be able to move around and circle around the enemy like a hawk. This is definitely a bit more challenging mechanically, but very doable. As you can see, Acrobat is definitely a viable enough option to clear Legendary Island, even with a non-mythic build. The more damage you do, the better. Again, TeaCookie's Endgame Acrobat build video would be a really good video to check out if you want to optimize your Acrobat damage. And that's it. Thanks for watching.